are in any one front-end technology, then you can easily switch to another technology. Okay.
Okay. So front end is mandatory. A back end, any technology we can do.
Yeah.
Front end we
Front
know.
end is mandatory because first is the user interface. Okay. So today the applications architecture is completely different because we are create two independent applications. Okay. Front end applications will be independent and back end applications will be independent, and both are hosted into different servers. Okay, so this is a front
Okay.
end, means this is a user interface. Suppose that you are Amazon or Flipkart applications, if you are surfing or if you are browsing, then they have created applications separately. Their front end part is separate and their back end part is completely separate. Okay, so this part we will use .NET for backend, means for server side, and Angular for front end. So Angular is separate applications, that will create front end of application, and C sharp will use to connect from database. Means suppose that if you want to store your informations into DB, so that is managed by backends.
C sharp.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So what is HTML? Can you define it? What is the full form of HTML?
Hypertext markup.
Hypertext markup language. Yeah.
Yes, hypertext text markup language means this is the one type of language that is browsed or that is operated processed by web browsers. Okay, because if we create any web applications that will run under the browsers, means the final output will be displayed by the web browsers, and web browsers only understood HTML language. Okay, so that's why HTML is common language for all web technology. Whatever you are using any front end technology, their final outcome is HTML. Okay.
Okay. So the difference between HTML is and Angular is for designs and HTML is like
Yes, yes,
hosting the
yes,
web.
yes, yes. This confusion also I am solving. Actually, Angular is a framework that is used to handle HTML elements dynamically. Okay, means by default HTML behavior is static. HTML provide only static behavior. Static behavior means we cannot reuse HTML elements. It has no any state. It has their elements is completely static. There have no any behaviors. Okay, and there have no any
Hello.
design pattern also.
Mhm.
Okay, there have no any
Sorry
design.
to interrupt.
Hello. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. This call is recording. I mean, you are doing recording.
Yes, yes, yes. I am recording this. Okay. So
Yeah.
static
Yeah.
behavior
Thank you.
means HTML has no design pattern. So suppose that if you are creating complex applications, then HTML code cannot be reusable. Okay, HTML is single page based architecture. So that if we want to provide better reusability of code as well as improve performance and provide better design pattern, then we use framework. Okay, so Angular framework just contain HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, these things also it contains, but it provides separate design patterns. Means it can be easily reuse the code. Okay, manage the state, manage the behaviors. Okay, and manage complex applications easily. That's why we prefer Angular or React or Vue or other JavaScript front-end based technologies. Okay, so there
Okay.
it also contain HTML, but HTML is in raw pattern. Okay, they provide separate framework to manage the HTML code to provide better reusability of code, better performance, and easy management of complex project architectures. Okay.
Okay. So Angular is a combination of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.
Yeah, and it is a one type of framework. Okay, framework means it provide their own principles and rules to create the web technologies user interface. Okay, so framework means you can correlate frameworks to autonomous college. Okay, means autonomous college has their own rules, their own syllabus, their own content, their own exam pattern. These all things managed by autonomous college. Okay, so similar framework will work, means framework provide their own rules, their own database, their own processing engines, their own internal libraries. These all things managed by the frameworks. Okay, that's why Angular is a
Okay.
framework, and HTML is not any framework. HTML is simple language and nothing else. Okay, HTML,
Okay.
and it provide the page structure, means how we create the page. Okay, that structure will be managed by HTML. Suppose that you are creating any web page, then it contains it follow the HTML rules, and this is the HTML structure. Okay, it will start from HTML and end with HTML. So this is a closing tag of HTML, and this is the opening tag of HTML. Okay, so HTML tag rules is that it will open and closed with same name, only it uses this bracket, this brackets. Okay, and this bracket is called tag. What it is? It is called tag. That's why HTML is tag based language. Which type of language? Tag based language, means HTML all elements define under tag, and the root tag means HTML is defined under tree structure, means HTML, this is a root tag, and it has two different child tag. The first one is a head and another one is a body. Okay, so means it has two different child tag. The first child tag is called head and the second child tag is called body. And under head we can define another tag that is called title, after that meta, after that style, after that script. These are the different tag they will be defined under head. And similar to body, okay, heading tag means h1 tag, h2 tag, okay, division tag, header tag, footer tag. Means in body there are 100 plus tag can be defined to design the web page. Okay, so means simply you can say that HTML provide complete tree structure based model to create the web page. Okay, do you have any doubt for this?
No.
Okay,
No.
so first of all I am discussing how to create HTML web page. Okay, so we will first you start install some tools in your machine. Okay, the first tools that you will work for HTML programming. Okay, the first install VS Code. VS Code, Microsoft ID tools. This is a Microsoft company created ID tools, and these tools you will install. Okay, it is free to use. Simply go on the Google and write here install VS Code, this one, and this site will appear. Download VS Code, and here user install a system. Okay, and now click on this. Thanks for downloading. Means if you have Windows then you can click on Windows. If you have Mac, okay, then go for this. Okay, Apple, and you can install this. So it is a very easy step to install the VS Code. And for Windows, which operating system you are using, Mac or Windows?
Windows.
Windows.
Yes. So in Windows it is very easy to install. It provide .exe file. You just open it Okay, this is a .exe file. Okay, and right click on it and run as administrator. This option you choose, and click on next, next, next. It has been installed successfully. In my PC, it is already, that's why I can't reinstall it, but you should install. I think that you have already installed Visual Studio, Visual VS Code environment already in your machine.
Yes.
Okay.
Shri, what about you? You have it?
Yeah, I have it. Visual Code. Until now, I worked on Visual Studio only. I don't have Visual Code.
Yeah, Visual Studio is different. Visual Studio Code is different. Okay. Visual
Mm.
Studio Code is for front end, and Visual
Yes.
Studio for .NET application development. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, until now I didn't had that Visual Code, but the last week only I installed.
Yeah, yeah, you install it. So now I am creating front end, one workspace front end work. Okay, this type of folder I have created here in my D drive, and now I just open Visual Studio Code. Now I will click on it, and browse the folders. Okay, simply I will open the folders. Means first create the workspace, means create one directory in D drive, and just I open this folders. Okay, file open folders, this one, and in this folders I will create multiple files to implement HTML. Okay, so right first I will go into this folders and hit new file option, and just provide their name, example1, example1, example1 dot html. The dot html is the extension of HTML web page. Okay, hello. Hello.
Hi, can you hear us?
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, actually my laptop is completely discharged, that's why
Mm. Yeah,
it
no
is
worries.
restarting. Okay, so now I am creating the file. My screen is appearing to you.
Mm-hmm.
Screen is
Yes.
properly visible. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I have created the file example1 dot HTML, and just I am generating the boilerplate code, means HTML code. Just press exclamation marks and press enter button. Okay, so this is a
Oh.
complete structure of HTML that is generated by automatically by VS Code. Okay, means
Mm-hmm.
complete head section, body section, and the complete layout, complete HTML structure has been created.
Mm-hmm.
And now I am discussing the some important tag of HTML. Suppose that HTML is a text based tag. First I am discussing about text based tag. Suppose that you are writing any text. Okay, so there are three different type of contents in HTML: the text content, after that media content. Okay, in media content, okay, in text content we have different type of content, means heading text. Okay, and paragraph text, this type. And media content, you can use image, you can use video. Okay, and you can use audio. These are called media content. Okay, so for text content we will use heading text and paragraph text. The HTML provides separate tag for heading. Okay, so for heading it provide H1 to H6 tag. H1 means larger text heading, H2 means their font size will decrease, and after that H3, and after that H4, H5, H6. So these are the heading text. Okay, so means if we are creating any text based content in our web page, then first we declare their heading. Okay, then suppose that I am writing what is HTML, this is a heading, and after that I will define HTML means hypertext markup language. Markup language, it is used to design UI. UI means user interface of web application, web applications. It provide HTML element and attribute. Okay, so this is a definition of HTML, and we want to write this definition under our web page. Then first we will write heading, and if we want to define their definitions, it can be multiple lines, then we will use paragraph. So paragraph means P means paragraph. Okay, paragraph stands for multi-line text. And VS Code have, by default it contain one live server tools, and we can just open this, right click on it and just open it. If you have no live server option, then you can install using extension live server. Okay, so first time if you are using VS Code, then you can simply search live server and you can install it. It can easily, means HTML is a browser site. Okay, it is not a server site. For practice purpose we can use live server. Okay, so just right click on it and open with live server. It will automatically open this web page under live servers environment, and this is the example one.html. Okay, so this is clear about, this is completely clear to you? Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Another tag H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, their font size is different. Otherwise these are also the heading tag. Okay, and it is most useful heading tags that is mostly used on any web applications. Okay, so that is called HTML tag. and after that, if you are using media tag, suppose that you can use image tag, audio tag, and video tag. These are the media content you can also use. Okay, so means suppose that I want to attach image here. Okay, so what I will do what I will do this. So if you are attaching any media content, suppose that images or videos or audios or any media content, then first you should copy these contents under your project. Okay, I will copy from desktop and put under my project directory, and here I will create one separate folders that is called images. Okay, so, and this way you can manage it. These images is PNG images and one images is JPG images. Okay, and simply I will write here img src. So img is the tag. So in complete HTML you should only remember about tag, nothing else. img src, and what is their name, images slash our mission dot png, this one. Okay, and simply if you want to provide any horizontal line, there their tag is hr. HR means horizontal row. You can simply write it HR, BR. These are the also tag. BR for break row, HR for horizontal row. This type. Images our mission dot png, and we don't do anything else. It will automatically appear on our web page. Okay, our mission. This is the images. But this image size is so large. Okay, how to manage it? Can you provide how to manage it? I want to manage this images to a small size. What I will do?
Width and height.
Yes, width and height. So what is width and height? Width and height is the attribute of HTML. That means HTML contain two things. The first one is HTML element and second one is HTML attribute. Okay, so img is the HTML element and src is the HTML attribute. Okay, so here I will write src. After that, width I just putting 100, and after that height I just putting 100. Okay, so it will automatically adjust our images to 100 by 100. Right now I am not using any CSS. This can be managed by CSS as well, but now I am just discussing the HTML. That's why I am using HTML. Okay, so
Hey,
HTML.
one question here.
Yes,
As you explain, HTML has two, types, its attributes and elements, right?
yes, yes, yes.
So it's IMG, it's attributes.
No, 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 element.
Tag.
IMG is element, means element contain attribute.
Okay.
Element contain attribute. Okay, so HTML
Okay.
tag or element both are same. Suppose that img is tag, so tag is also
Uh-huh.
called element. Okay,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
their
Okay. Good.
properties, attribute and properties, both are the same. Okay, suppose that I am writing width, the width is the attribute or properties. Okay,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, got it.
so img tag we can simply use. I want to put another images. Okay, the same pattern I can use img src equals to images slash vision. Okay, their name is, the images name is this. It will automatically appear in using VS Code. Okay, so that's why we always use tools. Using tools you can manage any task so easy. This one, and no need to refresh again and again. This is our vision, our mission and our vision. By default, if we do not write br, then images will display into same row or same line. Okay, using br we can break row means the images can be displayed into different line or different row. Okay, so that's it. So this is the image content. Now I will display. Now I will create another media element that is called video. Okay, suppose that I want to display video here. Okay, so you know about what tag we use or what element we use to display video. You knew about it? Okay, so same pattern we will use. First we will find where our videos is putting. Okay, simple in our desktop or in any a
Like
drive.
YouTube video,
What?
like YouTube video, right? We are
not not
following
not
that
not not
link.
not not YouTube video. YouTube video is different. Okay, local
Okay,
video. Suppose that this type of video I have downloaded. Okay, and
okay,
this
okay,
video I want to put inside my applications.
okay.
Okay, YouTube video is the different thing. This is the iframe tag. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Okay,
and this is a physical video that I am taking some small size video, because
mm-hmm.
larger size video will take more time to render. Okay, that's why
Okay,
I'm searching some small. Okay, this video, suppose that 20-second video it is. Now just copy and put into our workspace. Everything you should first you should copy from external directory, external drive, and just put into your workspace. Okay, okay, and here I will create another folder and their name is videos, and just put this content. Okay, their extension is mkv file. html provide video tag. Which one? Video is the predefined tag of html. Okay, and video tag contains source. After that src, here it appear video slash this one. Src means their source, means their address where video file is contained. Okay, so their complete path means first I will write video slash, and this is the file name. Okay, so img tag for image and video tag for to display the video, and same thing, width and height you can define here. Width,
and you use here source, right?
yeah, yes, source. src means source means path. Okay, the
No, no,
path.
this source, this source.
Sourc, yes. Source
Yeah.
means src is the short form of source. Okay, so this is
Okay.
a predefined, you can't change it. Means the
Okay.
element and attribute both can't be changed. It is
Actually,
predefined,
my
means it is predefined by html. Okay, so here
okay.
video tag I am using width equals to 200 and height equal to 200. This is the video. Means YouTube platform use video tag and they provide iframe for you. Okay, they provide iframe for you, that you can access their video using iframe. Iframe is not tagged to play the video. Iframe is tagged to embed any external content in your web page. Okay, iframe just embedded, not the
Okay.
not to manage the videos. To manage the video, the tag is video tag. Okay,
Okay. Actually, my question is you source and SRC both are same. So SRC is a short form of source, right?
yes.
So we are using here source and SRC both. That was my question.
Where I have
It is
used source?
mandatory. Right.
Yes. Source is the tag and src is the attribute.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and it is a child tag. Okay, it is a child tag of video. So video is
Oh,
the parent tag and source is the child tag of video to define the path.
mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
and now I just, okay, this videos is displaying here. Their width and height I will exceed. Suppose that 500 width and 500 height. So this one. Okay, but now this video has no controls. You know that play button, pause button, these buttons should be theirs. So there have another attribute that is called controls. This attribute, if you are putting controls attribute, then all things has been appeared here. Okay, it has been appeared. This is a, okay, play button. Previous session I have discussed, this is a pause button, full screen also there, how you can just mute this. Okay, all functionality is there. You can just pause, okay, and cross this. So this way you can manage the complete videos. Means if you have any video that can mp4, that can be mkv, that can be any extension, video tag can display this video, play this video, pause this video, manage volume, all these things. Means by default it provide video player. Okay, so this is a html functionality. Okay, and this is the most precious tag for today web applications, because most of the web applications today prefer videos. When you open any website or any web applications, the first in background the video will be run. Okay, so that is managed by video tag. Okay, so it is clear.
Yes.
Okay, so these are the media content. So most of the cases we will prefer media content, image, video. Same is for audio. Okay, for audio their extension will be different. For example, here mkv file, you just putting mp3 file, then it will manage audio. That means tag is common, video tag, it can manage video as well as audio, because the file format is different. For audio mp3 file format, and for video mp4 mkv. Video have lots of extensions. So this tag can manage audio as well as video. Okay, and another text content I am discussing, that is to rotate the text. Suppose that I want to rotate the text. You know about, if we want to rotate the text from left to right or right to left, and if you are opening any website, then many text is appearing from left to right and moving the text. Okay, so HTML provide the text, moving the text or any content, which tag? Marquee tag. Okay. And just I am representing here S3 we provide complete front end session for Angular, including HTML plus CSS plus JavaScript plus Angular. Okay, so this is a message, and this message I want to rotate from into the top of screen. Okay, so the tag name is marquee tag. That's it. This one. We provide complete front-end session for Angular, including HTML, CSS, JavaScript plus Angular. So this type, if you want to rotate any content, then you can use marquee tag. Okay. And marquee has direction. Okay. Here I just put right. Okay, their direction is changed. Now it is move from left to right. Again another marquee, multiple marquee you can take, and here I just put direction equal to left, then it will move from this. So you can rotate the content also.
Okay.
Okay, you can increase the speed also. To increase the speed, it uses scroll amount. So these are the attribute scroll amount. Okay, I will just press right here 2. Their speed is slow. Okay, I will just putting here 20. Their speed is increasing. So we can control the speed of HTML elements using scroll amount properties, and we will put this property under marquee tag. Okay. So marquee is most of the cases if you want to notify anything else or important text or any of these all things in website you can manage by marquee tag. So this is also the text based HTML tag, rotate text. Okay, and it not rotate only text, you can rotate media content also, means you can rotate image also into the marquee tag. Suppose that I want to rotate image. So here I will put marquee, okay, this one. And now I am taking here some small images. This image I am using, this is a sample image. You can take any other images also. Okay, to explain this, many images I have put under the marquee tag and visit the websites. Okay, this one. Okay, so this is a brand images. Suppose that our brand, our or anything else, suppose that you want to highlight, then you can put under the marquee contents. Okay, so in HTML web page I just uses text based HTML tag, that is mostly used. The first one is heading text, another one is paragraph text, media content, images, video, audio, and for rotate the text we use marquee tag. So these are the important tag that create the web page. Okay, and suppose now I am discussing the properties where I want to change the background color of this whole web page. Okay, what HTML properties or what HTML tag we will use? Can you tell me?
Bag BG.
BG color. Okay, BG color. Okay, and we put this attribute under the
Style.
body. Under the body. Okay, BG color. Okay, and I will simply provide BG color cyan. Okay, this one. This is the background colors. Okay, so you can change this. Now I am not using CSS, I am just using HTML and HTML properties to create the web page. Okay, and I can use CSS also, but now I am discussing the just power of HTML. And HTML title is also the important. Okay, now right now you can see here the HTML default title is documents. Okay, here I can change it and I will provide HTML first web page. That's it. HTML first web page. The title has been changed. Now it is appearing HTML first web page. Okay.
Oh, that is the header.
No, that this is not a header. This is a title.
Yeah.
Okay. Header is
Yeah.
called this
That one.
part. Header is called this part where marquee is appearing. Okay, that is called header.
Oh.
Okay, this
Oh,
is
okay.
called middle, and the last one is called footer. Okay, so we
Okay.
can break down the HTML header, footer. This is not a header. This is a title, and title is beneficial for SEO. Do you know about SEO? SEO.
Search engine optimization.
Yes. This is the main, most important for to appear the web pages or website into the search engine. Okay, and when we crawl, yeah, when we search anything in Google or any Microsoft search engine, then first it will search from title. The title must be unique content, okay, because the first priority of any website is title. That's why the main keyword of the website, suppose that website name, firm name, these all things we will use under the title. Okay, so this is a default SEO content, most important SEO content. Okay, I will discuss for SEO related. Okay, meta, this is for screen management. Viewport means it represent screen size. Suppose that you are opening this web page under tablet, then viewport recognize that is tablet and their width will be this, and their if you are opening this web page under the mobile phone, then automatically viewport, meta viewport will recognize their size and assign into the width property. Okay, the meta is used to provide the site settings as well as SEO based keywords, SEO based descriptions of website, that is also contained by the meta. Okay, so site settings as well as keyword and website description is handled by the meta. It is also the tag that is used for SEO related, search engine optimization related. Okay, title is also there. Okay, so these are the different sections. Means first when you will run the HTML web page, then head part will execute first, after that body part will execute. Okay, so first head part, that's why the most important information, suppose that title, meta, styling, scripting, we will mostly prefer under the head section, and the body section is the visual section. If we want to display anything else under web page, inside web page, then these things we will write under body. Body means to display inside the web page. Okay, if you want to display the content, means in website how many things will contain. The first one is a text content, that is can handled by headings and paragraph. Another one is image content, that is handled by img tag. Third one is a video content, that is handled by videos. Okay, and some animated text or rotated text, that can be handled by marquee. So these are the important tag that can be used in all HTML web pages. Okay, so do you have any doubt in all these tags?
No.
Um,
Okay, go
can
ahead.
you go back to the program once?
What?
The program.
Okay, program. Okay. Yes.
So if you see here, at some places, the child tag you put it within the brackets, and some places you put the child tag outside the brackets. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we can write.
Yes. If we this one, this is a single line. If you have only single line HTML, yeah, single statement based HTML tag, then you will not close this. Okay, you can close it also,
No,
but no need to close.
no.
You
No, I'm telling about after HR. I mean, after HR, you wrote the image tag within the brackets. Uh, I thought image will be like a child tag for HR. So can we write image tag separately, or can we write?
separately. No relation of image tag and BR tag. No relation of image tag and HR tag. Both are separate. Okay, and
Okay.
this
Oh,
is the
so
combined tag. Means I am just using the child tag under the video and nothing else. Okay, so the video
okay,
tag is only tag that contains child, otherwise all tag is independent. Okay,
okay.
H1 is independent, paragraph is independent, HR for to horizontal row. Okay, HR, their full form is horizontal row, means this type of line. If you want to draw, then you can use HR. BR means
Oh,
new line. Suppose that you are creating two images, the first images appear just here and here. If you are putting BR in between images, then image will appear this way. Okay, so that is called BR. BR means break row. Their full form is break row, means it will break the row. For new line,
okay.
In programming, if you are using a new line for, then you will use slash n. What you will use? Slash n. Okay, the slash n is used for, in suppose a C language or C++ language or Java language. If you want to write anything else in new line, then you will use slash n. In HTML, if you are using anything else into the new line, then you will use br tag. That's it. Okay. Okay, now I am discussing another important tag that is called iframe. Iframe tag. This is also important. Iframe. It is used to embed the external content. Content means it can be complete website, it can be video, it can be image, it can be PDF into website, into current web page. So suppose that any external content, if you want to attach or if you want to embed it into your own web page, then you can use iframe. Iframe tag syntax is similar to image. Iframe, and here I will use src, and src we will write here external content. Okay, that's it. And width, height, these properties common. So how to use this? I am creating another page. Okay, because this page has so larger. This is simply, I will click here and create new file. Their name is example2.html. okay, and go there, and simply I want to integrate this website. Suppose that I have one website whose name is shivaconceptsolution.com, and this website I want to integrate under my web page. Then what I will do? I will simply use iframe, just use src, just paste this website. I will just put their width. After that I will put their height, this one and this. This is iframe. Open with live server. This one. I can increase their width and height also. Width is 300 and height is 300. That's it. This way we can increase their width and height. Okay. Suppose that so this is the work of iframe tag. So iframe, using iframe tag, we can attach, we can integrate any external content. We can integrate any external content in our web page. Whatever it can be, videos, whatever it can be, any external content. Suppose that you are visiting YouTube and integrate their videos. Okay. Suppose that any videos of my courses, suppose this video, and I will just share, embed. Okay, it provide iframe tag. I just copy this iframe tag and just put inside our web page. Okay, that's it. And their name is example2. Open with live server this one. The YouTube videos is displaying here. Okay, this one. So these are the tags. You should practice these tags and create one simple websites using these all tags, using your own creativity. Okay, this can be your personal website, web page. Sorry, this can be your personal web page. This can be related with any category. So you should try to create one web page to use all these tags what I have discussed. Because using this tag, you can easily create any web content, any websites. Okay. So this is a task for you to create
Okay.
any web page using all these tags. And now I just providing this recorded sessions to you.